I hope you're staying safe and you're practicing social distancing. It still means we can still be social. If you want to talk, I'm here for you. We can set up a Zoom call and have a chat anytime. We're in this together. Hey everybody, Stephen Ho here, and this is your March 2020 market update. This video is going to be a little bit longer than usual because there's so much going on. There's a lot of numbers out there and just trying to digest and understand it all. So here we go. How things have changed since our last market update. But looking at everything, March actually needs to be split up into two halves. Obviously, with COVID-19 coming into play, we have to take a look at the month of when the lockdown actually happened and what happened in the market before and after. But here's what we know. The government has determined real estate as an essential service. People still need to buy and sell property. Of course, activity is obviously going to go down because of the lockdown and people are supposed to stay home and practice social distancing. So there's going to be some effect on activity. But does that mean that the market has stopped entirely? Of course, activity has been reduced. But having said that, doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Sales are still happening, listings are still coming up. Price, we'll have to wait and kind of see how the market shakes out, but we can still see that things are happening. It's still a little too early to say. So here are your monthly market numbers, and then we'll take a look at the two halves in March. Here's the numbers for the GTA. Sales are up 12.3%. Listings are down 31.5%. Average price is over 900,000. And months of inventory is at 1.8 months of inventory. Price is still up 14.5% from the same time last year. But let's take a look at the numbers for Mississauga. Sales are up 6%. New listings are up 3.5%. Active listings are down 26%. Average price is over 860,000, which is 16.44% higher than the same time last year. Months of inventory still at 1.8 months. But let's break it down to the different segments. The average detached price in Mississauga is at 1.27 million, and months of inventory is at 2.16. Average price for a semi-detached is over 840,000 and the months of inventory is at 1.64. Average price for a townhouse is over 800,000 and 1.8 months of inventory. Average price for a condo in Mississauga is almost 550,000 and months of inventory is at 1.7. So looking at these numbers, it's kind of telling us it's moved a little bit from the hot start we had in the beginning of the year, but it's still kind of skewed because the first half of March was still very hot. Let's take a look at the number of listings to the number of sales that have happened since the beginning of the year. Looking at the number of sales and new listings each day, we can see how the market is reacting to this pandemic. The peak was on February 23rd, where sales to new listings was at 209%. And that's a high of 97% of the listings were sold in a 7-day average, which is this yellow line. We then saw a steady decline begin to happen. And as of March 31st, there is 13% sales to listing ratio. We've been talking about months of inventory, and if we look at the average from the first half of March to the second half, this is the tale of two halves. In the first half, we were at 1.73 months of inventory, and the second half, we're at 7.75. Now, this is well into a buyer's market, as a neutral market would be around 4 to 5 months of inventory. The April market numbers will be a little bit more telling as how the market is reacting to the whole situation. It's still a little too early to say what's going to happen with the real estate market going forward. There's just too many variables going on, and the situation is changing day to day, even hour to hour. But at the end of the day, what we're seeing is that there's still activity going on, but please stay home if you don't have to go out and buy or sell real estate. Practice safe social distancing, stay safe. And until then, if you have any questions or just want to chat, let us know. I'm here to help. We're all in this together.